everybody, and welcome to Alice's Busy Bag. Today is the year 2020, and I remember 20 years ago waiting for the new millennium to come into play, and the year 2000, I worked with a girl. This is ridiculous, but I worked with a girl who was actually collecting $5 bills because she insisted nobody would be able to make change. Why wouldn't anybody be able to make, like, $20 bills were going to be useless? I didn't understand her mindset at all, but you know, everybody thought the computers were going to shut down and life was going to like come to this weird end where we'd be in horse and buggy times, that we wouldn't be able to get gas and yada yada blah blah. But anyway, I digress about 20 years ago. So anyway, I've been thinking about, you know, all the goals that I wanted to get taken care of. It's not really like goals, because you know, goals is like a hard word. It's a harsh word. So I like to just have a to-do list, because like every day I have a to-do list. So why not make a to-do list of big things I want to get done? And as I was going through it, I realized I literally have 4 books that are finished. And they're children's books, but still, they're finished. And I need to write query letters for all 4 of them. And so I've already written 2 query letters. And I have to edit them and make sure that they're right. I'm a little worried, you know, because everything I've read, or not read, but everything I've seen on YouTube, they talk about it has to be perfect or you're never going to catch their attention and they're just going to like throw it into the garbage pile, or not that they would do that because it's most of them are emails. But anyway, so I've been worrying about that. So this coming year, I have 4 query letters. I have to finish 1 book, and then do my Pay Night Journey Nano book. I've got to completely go through it, you know, put it together. And then maybe I'm hoping I'll be able to get at least one, once I put it all together the way I want it, I want 1 full-on draft, like from start to finish draft after that. And then I have to edit my other big book that's finished, but it's already been to some wonderful beta readers, very sweet. And you know, as soon as I went like this, here you go, I was thinking, oh, I want to do this XYZ. So it seemed ridiculous, but I got a little bit of good feedback, so that was nice. That kind of goes along with my next edit with it. But so I want to do that. And so those are 4 books that are done, 3 that are, you know, my Nano and 2 others. All my classwork that I've done over the last however many years, I want to edit everything and hopefully come up with some short stories I can send off, or even group together into a, you know, book of short stories, which would be kind of cool. Because I really like short stories. They're great for kids because they can like get 3 pages done and then they feel like they've moved on. Because I know kids like to feel like they've gotten through something. So if the text is too tight, or there's not a lot of breaks with like a picture or a new paragraph setting, they tend to feel so bogged down and they're never going to get through it, and they keep looking. I have 150 pages to go. So I think short stories are really nice for them to be able to read and move forward and keep going. And I really like that idea for kids, is a bunch of short stories. But anyway, I would like also to do a workshop where it's like a convention where I can do a pitch. I've never done one. So I think I'd kind of like to hurry up and get one in, you know, get one under the belt. And so I think I'm going to do that. There was one near me in May, but then when I looked it up again on the internet, it was gone. So I'm not a very good surfer. So it might still be there, but I just couldn't get to it again, which is weird because I took the same steps I thought as I did the first time when I saw it. But anyway. And then I think I'm also going to join the local Writers Association. I kind of was worrying about that because I write children's stories, and a lot of people just from things I've read online and different writers associations, that people do really heavy. And when I say heavy stuff, I mean they're very serious. And not that I take my writing lighthearted, but the things I write are usually fairly lighthearted. And I don't mind going a little distance for the workshops, but, like spend the night. But I don't want to feel like I need to be there for a week to really get my money's worth out of either an airfare or, driving. Of course, I love that two birds with one stone. You go on vacation, and while you're there, you go to a workshop or something. I also would love to do a retreat, a writer's retreat. I looked online, and most of them are like $2,000. And I'm not spending that to sit and write, because I can do it right here. I can sit and write right here. So there was one that, I forget the name of it. It was like running and writing or something, and you were supposed to do like a 3K and a 5K and a 10K while you're there, which I thought was really cool. But this year, the person who did the website said they weren't doing it this year, so that would be interesting. Again, two things at one time. But anyway, so I've got my my to-do list for next year. And of course I'm going to continue to write, not just do these things, but I have to continue to write. I have other books that need more chapters and more stories, I'm sorry, that need editing. But that one thing where I say edit on the classwork, those are going to be all the little short stories that I've already done. So anyway, 2020, woo! I hope you all are doing great, that the new year was fantastic for you, and that whether you have goals or not for 2020, I sure hope you can work towards them, and that at the end of 2020, jumping into 2021, you can say you've aced that exam of doing all your stuff. So you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later on in the year.